Well, good evening. This is Robert A. Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom. I am a hypnotherapist, NLP practitioner, timeline coach. But I started a new business called Hypnoacuity, Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity. And what Hypnoacuity is, it takes you beyond and out of the word therapy. And it opens up your eyes to see what's going on. And what it really does is it opens you up to understand that life is more than just therapy. It's about keenness of vision, listening, and inspiration. That's what this is all about, is inspiration. It's about moving your life forward in life. Tonight I want to talk about liberation, appreciation, and gratitude. Liberation is letting out internal bullshit, expanding revolutionary acumen today, innovating omnific new stuff today. But liberation takes you out of the thinking memory mind and the nitpicking mind, complaining and categorization of your life. As appreciation is the foresight of love and forgiveness. It allows you to rise above it. And that way you can feel the value and witness the value of every situation and expand your life. Gratitude is just the gumption to realize, appreciate today is all there is. The now is all we get to live, and that's all we get to enjoy in life. And it's about enjoying what's happening in life and enjoying yourself. But it's about letting go of trying to be caught up in society's way of life. I call it unsocietize the society-trained brain and unwind the memory mind. Because gratitude, liberation, and appreciation allow you to be up and above your life, to float over your life and not in your life. And see, everybody says we want to be in this, in that. Well, when you're in it, you're in the dim of life. But when you're of your life, you're up and above, opening foresight, enjoying life today. It's really about letting go of being stuck in the muck of yesterday. And that's where we're at. And if you look at today, we still live history. And history is the story of somebody else. Every book written is written for what somebody else wants you to know and from their viewpoints. I write my book in rhymes and unpunctuated because I want people to discover themselves. It's an inner voyage and a physical journey, but liberation allows you to be free of trying to heal something. It allows you to query it without the fury of forgiveness. Forgiveness, healing, all that carrying memory. When you can open up to liberation and appreciation, you nullify the memory for a little bit. Then when you get the good out of the situation, you're more willing to forgive somebody or let something go or heal something. But heal always leaves a scar. And that's what the scar never leaves. And a scar is a memory in life. And I'm starting to really open up and learn our chakras have a lot to do with that. And the chakras are the energy centers in the front of us. And they have ingrained stuff. Our body carries our childhood. And what I really discussed and discovered about myself was people are stuck in yesterday. We live from yesterday because it's a comfort familiar zone. The now is new, optimistic wonderment to move forward. But liberation and appreciation and gratitude stop the memory, nitpicking mind, and allow you to move forward in life and do whatever you can do to expand of life. It allows you to quit being in the life, but we really are stuck in that. And what I'm really starting to understand is if I can dissolve that and disconnect from that nitpicking mind and my memories, I can open up to new. But people want to keep bringing up everything about your life so you stay the same. People like people to see them fluctuate in and out of yesterday. And we do that because we understand that. I do. You know, everybody gets up here and acts like we all have all the things. We have the same stuff going on. We just know how to expand through it easier. And everybody says they don't have challenges. They're lying. That's a flat out lie. We all have challenges, because it's the challenges that canonize the Hellraiser's aptitude, loving life, expanding through new situations, galvanizing an economic outcome. But we are so unwilling to let go because we have been taught revengeful thinking. Hang on, because you got to get even with them. I was guilty as hell of that one. But you don't have to get even with nobody. Karma will do it. But if you're looking forward and moving forward, that doesn't matter to you no more. You'll let that go. I let it go. Now it's thank you and no thank you, and I can move on. Because people, we like to think we're way more important than we really are. We're only important and to this world when we're expanding the world. And something I'm going to do a Facebook Live on, or Instagram Live on Thursday, is people got to understand, people don't care about you. They really don't. They can say they do, but deep down they care about themselves, and that's great. But here's the thing. To lead people, you got to show you care about yourself, so they see that if you care about yourself, you care about them, and you'll move them forward. You know, care is good, but the dare of care is a canonized, astute, revolutionary, enterprising wizardry to move yourself forward. See, the thing, something that's really opened up to me is we're way more talented than we give ourselves credit for. But our talents are not inside the lines of society. Our lines are unique and out in the mystique, and they're beyond the boundaries of society's thinking. And whenever you look at history, it took Edison over 5,000 times for the light bulb. Colonel Sanders over 1,008 times. It isn't how you start, and it isn't how long it takes. How willing are you to go through the fires, the valleys of challenge into the mountains of bliss? That's what it is. And see, life is a dare to move forward. It's trial and dare. You're going to have trials and error, trial, failure, and dare. And that's where life will move you forward. That's where appreciation, liberation, and gratitude. You know, you can get, like draining a swamp and there's an alligator on one leg, a water moccasin on the other, and you're looking in the eyes of another alligator. Could be worse, could be more alligators. But here's the thing. What is the ingenious idea you have to get them off you and let everybody go away in an unhurt way? That's always a challenge. It's easier to strike out in a venomous way than it is to appreciate the situation. And I was good at the venomous way. But now I'm getting to be great at the dynamic way and let people go away in an understanding that we both can expand. It's about stopping the rat-a-tat crap that goes on here. I'm listening to an audio now, and in there, this lady says you got to polish the shit. And everybody's got shit. I know I got shit. I call it crap. And it's rat-a-tat crap. It's yesterday's stuff. You got to kick the meow out and get into the wow. Wisdom, optimizing, wanderer's will. Life is a nomadic adventure, but we're trying to stay stuck in one place. And whether it works or not, who knows? And that's a word that I took out of my life is work, because it's wisdom to expand, energy to energize, but it's the guts to enterprise my dreams. Our dreams are our true talent, but we're afraid of it because it's called the terra incognita. It's really just the land of the unknown, but terra incognita sounds sophisticated. Not really. But it's really about energizing the unknown with your own utopian will. Because we're visionaries. We're just afraid to be the visionary of our life because it's not known. It's unknown. And that's the thing about life. It's 100% unknown. Today, right now, and this show started, that's yesterday. Right now, this second is all new. It's when you're willing to be liberated from the beginning of this show, appreciate the show with gratitude, to expand your wisdom, energize to your dreams, to enterprise the outcome, to experience your life at gusto. It's a simple sentence, and that's what it gets. And it really goes, I liberate me from me to expand out of this, to expand of this. And there's no trepidation or turmoil or worry war. It's being willing to walk out into the unknown, out into your daily life, and listen to your daily life, witness your daily life, but smell the sensations of sapience in the day. Smell is the strongest scent, or is the most powerful sense we have. Hearing is 4 layers deep. Vision 7. Smells direct. So when you can smell the roses of riches, you're in the rose garden of grandeur to always move forward in life. It's about stopping trying to figure things out. You're never going to figure it out because life is going to, by the time you figure something out, it's outdated. It's just like the computer. You can buy a new computer at 10 o'clock in the morning. By 10:05, that computer is almost outdated. And that's the way our thinking is. It's about being able to ride the tides of trend-setting, innovative daredevilry, enjoying life. Because life is going to happen whether you like it or not. And we've been taught if it ain't going perfect, we did something wrong. Liberate the innate to understand life is a mystical, magical mess. And everybody's life is an individual, mystical, magical mess. And once you understand life's a mess, you can undress the stress and be dressed for success, because life will show you a better way. You know, and I wrote this the other day, and I talked about this a lot. I listen my way to the penthouse. I talk and know my way to the outhouse. And I got a big, deep ravine to that outhouse, because I've talked my way there many, many times. But here's the thing, I enjoyed it. So life is fun. That's the thing about life. You got to make it fun. And the reactionary and the unsteady, unsavory, just the stressed out emotions, you got to give them a name. I nicknamed mine Fred Flintstone, because Fred was always a yammering and a hammering and coming up with nothing, and it says, and all I say is, Fred's here. And it makes me break that cycle of thought. And then I can go in and query. I can liberate myself from it, appreciate the emotion for what it done for me, and I have gratitude because I have enough guts to expand out of it. And it also gives me some wisdom. The person that you're the most afraid of in your life is yourself. The talents that you know the least in your life are your talents. Individuals know more about their neighbor's talents than theirs. And I bet you most of us know more about Michael Jordan's talents than we know about ourselves. And that man was talented. But, you know, here's the thing. We're always, as a kid, we were always trying to live our life through somebody else's. I know I always did. When I was a kid, I always had a favorite sports star, and I tried to live my life through that. The more I live that way today, the more I'm in the dismay, and I feel uncomfortable, and I lack the esteem to move forward. But when you start being comfortable in your own skin of wind, you walk internally, naturally expanding through life. It's really about the dance with your dreams, to walk out, to dance onto your dreamer's paradises. And everybody's dreamer's paradise is going to be unique to them. It's about being willing to be unique to yourself. You understand yourself, you unlock them talents, because everybody's got a talent they've never showed the world, and that talent will expand the world in a better way. And I am Robert A. Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity. And my website is mycowboywisdom.com. And my email is robert@mycowboywisdom.com. And hypnoacuity is to expand you out of therapy, to energize your dreams, to enterprise your life, and experience your lavish, luxurious leisure 24/7. Thank you and good night.